Hello friends, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. I am so excited to play today because I have quite a few things that I want to do, and the main one that I'm finally getting to is building my iron golem farm. But before we do that, I want to get some trading done with the villagers because I am looking for mending. I'm probably not going to be able to get all of what I think it's like 5 books that I need to completely enchant all of my diamond tools. I at least want to get 1 book so that I can enchant my pickaxe. I still have so much enchantments that I want to do, but mending and I think I have efficiency 5. Those are the 2 main ones that I'm going to need at the moment. But besides a little bit of trading and enchanting, I'm going to focus on building the iron golem farm and working on the little pathway up to the farm. In the last episode, I decorated this little path here that leads up to the enchanting tower, and it came out super cute. If you missed that video, I will leave it in the description below. And I did work on some things off camera and on stream on Twitch. I redid this little bulletin board for all the things that I want to do. I really don't know how to build it, and I still do not like how it looks, but it's whatever. I'm just going to leave it there. This area is still a bit blank on the right side. I'm figuring out what I want to do for it. So far, I do know that I want to put my barn and farm area on this side of the land because I think it would look super cute. I started doing a lot of terraforming so that I can have at least a flat space to work with. And I kind of want it somewhere down here, put a little windmill up there, and I think it'll come out very nicely. But that is another huge project that I'm going to have to save up some resources for and work on. Some other things that I did was build this little archway that leads down the steps, which I also changed just a little bit. I just slid over some of the path towards the right, and this is what it looks like now. I also added these custom little skinny trees because I thought it was too cluttered with the regular wood chunks, and I think this looks a lot better. I also added this little pathway that will lead to the village and the iron golem farm, and I decided to put this little moon well, and it doesn't have any water in it, but I will add that at the end. There also is this little hedge part, and I plan on putting it on this side once I fully terraform this whole hill. It's going to look really pretty, but a lot of work, which is why I need enchanting on my building tools because it will make the process go a lot faster. With all that being said and the sun is setting, I am going to just head over to the village, get some stuff that I need to trade with them, such as potatoes, carrots, and I think it's sugarcane for paper. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so I have a lot of potatoes, a lot of wheat seeds, and I have a couple of emeralds on me, paper, carrots. I should take the sugarcane and have that grow by the village area because I'm going to make the crop area by the villagers' houses so that it's just way easier to trade instead of going back and forth to my house. All right, these villages have a lot of iron golems, but I don't want to hit them at all because that would be so bad. And I think this is the dude that gave me the efficiency 5. I'm going to have to get this from him soon, but it's gonna have to wait, Vincent. Before I start trying to trade with all the villagers, I'm going to need a lot of crops, as I mentioned before. So I am going to make a little farm, probably over here because this has a lot of space. And I am going to just start setting all the water down. I have 5 buckets of water, so there should be more than enough. All right, I just planted all of the crops that I have. Besides, I think I had a lot of seeds, but I don't think we need any more wheat seeds. But we have all of these crops growing. It's a lot of wheat. We have some carrots, which I plan to replace a lot of the wheat. And we also have a lot of potatoes growing, which I think is like the most popular thing that they trade for. And I also planted the sugarcane so that it can start growing as well. I'm actually going to make this a little bit bigger and then it'll be just surrounded by a ton of sugarcane, which hopefully will grow fast as long as I am near it. Once we have some more carrots and potatoes, I'm going to make this a lot bigger depending on how much I need for trading. Now all that's left to do is to just wait. Let me go and get the lectern from my home so that we can make another villager a librarian, and then I can get some more trading done that way, because I think I have some books. Also, I'm just going to drop here. This is probably like why my armor is 0 right now. We're gonna go make another villager a librarian so that I can hopefully get the enchantment that I need. I need to get mending. So let's get this lectern. Also, can I make another one while I'm at it? Now we have 2 lecterns to work with. And now we head back to the village and get 2 unfortunate souls to give us some enchantments. Also, I'm very sad because I have not encountered a pale oak forest, and I don't know what's wrong with the seed, because I should have encountered one by now and I haven't. Or maybe I missed it and I don't know. I'm very sad though, because I want to get the pale oak wood. It's very pretty. All right, we got some lecterns. Let's see who is going to come over here and get a job. Please stay in there. No. There we go. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Again, I am just looking for mending, so hopefully he gives us it soon. It took me such a long time to even get efficiency 5, and all I got before that was a ton of mending. So I hope it's a ton of mending right now and not a ton of efficiency, which I haven't even gotten yet. So we're in the clear right now. We have it. We have mending, but it costs 38 emeralds. 38 emeralds. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a lot of trading, but we finally have mending, which is what I wanted. And now all that's left is to get a ton of emeralds, and I think the best way to do that is to trade sticks with one of the villagers. I can't remember which one that is. I'm gonna need a lot of it. Okay, so I finally got the mending book. I did it off screen because I had to re-roll mending with the villager, but I did get it for 10 emeralds and 1 book, which was way cheaper than what I originally had to pay. And I also have another villager who I found a lot of villagers trapped in a cave, like somewhere underneath here. And they started taking the librarian jobs, and one of them actually has Unbreaking 3, which is the highest unbreaking you can get from a single like trade. So I think I'm going to trade with him. I need to get a couple more papers so I can at least lock this in. So I'm going to do that. I have 18 and I need, I think it was that 21 or 24? I can't remember. But I do need a little bit more paper, and it hasn't reset yet, thankfully. But these sugar canes take a long time to grow, and I don't think there are any sugar canes over here. And it honestly would have been a hassle to even search for them because I am so up high in the mountains that going up and down would be very annoying. I am still trading with the farmer, but I only got a few emeralds from him so far. Ooh, he does have pumpkin pie. I'll take 8 pumpkin pies. Spies? Pumpkin spies? No, I'll take it because I think those give you a lot of energy. I'm also considering getting rid of some of these iron golems because there's so many. They don't even do anything half the time. So like, what is your purpose? I think there were still weaponsmiths that I kind of want to try to turn them to librarians in the future to get like silk touch or something. But since I do have my mending book, I am actually going to, I think, go back to my house. And actually, let's put this down here. I'm gonna keep this stuff here because why not? I just leave a ton of stuff everywhere. I kind of want to put another composter here so that if a villager wants to take up a job, they can kind of like maintain this little farm area. Let's make a composter and let's place it right here for the villagers to get. And even let's put this bone meal in here for them, because I don't know the next time that I will even be in here. So yeah, you guys have fun with that. Whoever takes up that job, hopefully someone will, and they can take care of that farm. But I'm going to go enchant my pickaxe because I don't think I need to mess around anymore with the villagers at the moment because I really just wanted mending. Right now, I'm just going to start with the iron spawn build. I'm just going to do a quick voiceover as I build it and then come back to you guys once again once I have everything all set up. Hey everyone, this is the voiceover section. And there's going to be a couple of voiceovers moving forward since we are building the Iron Golem farm. I'm leaving a link in the description to the actual Iron Golem farm build. So if you want to use this build for yourself, you can definitely do that. I did have to tweak this iron farm just a little bit because something was going on with the villagers and the zombies. So the villagers stopped being scared of the zombie for some reason, so I had to set up a mini redstone contraption so that it shuts a door while the villagers are sleeping so that they could be able to sleep and in theory reset their relationship with the zombie so that they can be scared of it once the trapdoor is open. And I had to adjust this many times so that they did not get hit by the zombie, and it took me quite a bit to figure out, but I did test this a lot in creative mode on my other world where I practice my building and things that have to do with redstone. So this works 100% in 1.21.4, and I highly recommend it, especially if you're a solo player. I feel like you don't need a crazy amount of iron, but it gives you a good amount, and I'm very happy with how it came out. All right, guys, and here it is. This is the iron farm build that I have built. I actually finished this on a stream very quickly. All I did was spawn proof it and fix any issues, and now it's working perfectly. And so far, there are 3 full stacks of iron. And I'm so happy it's actually working. I did have some issues because I had to expand this right side of the farm because iron golems were spawning outside of it. And my villagers also despawned at first, so I had to get them back in there. I actually installed a mod that was super helpful, and I think it was called Pick Up Villagers. It's not being shown here for some reason. Oh, yeah, Pickable Villagers. It is a quality of life change that I needed because I was not about to build another railway track and get all those villagers back in there. So I found the mod as a better and quicker alternative. I'm very happy that I did that, and it saved me a lot of time. Now all that's left to do is build the exterior. I'm going to just talk through the process since many of you guys like me talking through my building process. And it shouldn't be too bad. I'll try and mix in the building time lapse as well, and it'll just be a super fun time. Now, the body of the build is going to be composed of regular cobblestone, and the roof outline is going to be cobble deep slate, and the actual filled in roof is going to be made up of spruce logs. I'm also going to use moss in my build because obviously moss is like my favorite thing to use, and I'm just going to use other textural blocks in the build just to add some texture. And I thought the color palette with the cobblestone and the cobble deep slate works well considering it is an iron farm, so it looks a little bit darker and industrial considering what is going on inside, but we will not talk about that or judge. We listen and we don't judge. All right, so I actually had to delete a lot of footage when I was recording because I ended up changing my build. Originally, I wanted to do something that I built in my custom or my creative world, but it ended up not working out just because of the scale of the iron farm ended up being a lot longer than I anticipated. So I scrolled through Pinterest and found a cute medieval-esque build, and I kind of tweaked it, adding some things here and there and changing the color palette up a little bit. And I liked it a lot better than what I originally planned to do. I'm going to also link in the description my Pinterest board. I got quite a few questions asking to see it since I did mention it during a YouTube stream, and I think in an old video. So I'm going to leave that in the description for you, but be warned, there are probably a lot of duplicate photos that I have pinned because I forget what I pin all the time. But Pinterest is one of my favorite places to go to get all the inspiration that I need for Minecraft builds and everything. I did forget to record a couple of replay mod sections, so a lot of this is just in first person point of view, and some of it is a sped up version of the third person point of view using replay mod. But I really loved how it turned out. I'm contemplating on making the inside a storage unit, but I kind of don't like the idea that I know there are villagers being trapped underneath for like my own gain. So I don't know how I feel about that. For the roof design, it was very complicated. I'm still getting better at roofs, but I liked how this one came out. The size of the building was a lot more awkward, so it wasn't an even space for when I came to this side of the building. So there's 2 blocks at the top, which I don't know, it kind of annoys me, but it ends up looking fine. I didn't really mind it as much after that. And yeah, this part probably took me a couple of hours just to figure out what roof shape I wanted to do. I went off of what the picture showed and I followed that, and I probably did some things different. There's still so much detailing that I have to do for this build, but I just could not get it done in one video. So I am going to save that for a YouTube stream and a Twitch stream because it's probably going to take me a while to finish detailing it. But I am just glad that I have the actual husk and exterior finished, and it does properly cover the whole iron farm build. Alright, I am all done with the iron farm build. This is it. A huge, beautiful building that I have so much to decorate. But I'm very excited to do that. I have so many ideas of all the little details that I want to input as I was building. My brain was like, oh my gosh, I could do this, I could do that. So I am super excited to take on this huge challenge. First thing that I'm going to redo is this area because I don't want to see the poor golems dying. So I'm going to have to cover this up very differently. But this is the exterior. I'm going to go in free cam mode. This is the exterior. I ended up doing a little bit of decorating at the front. I'm probably going to change this, but I wanted to do this, 1 for the thumbnail and 2 just to get an idea of what I could do. And these are the side stairs that I plan on fully decorating. I might change it to wood or something. But again, a lot of the stuff that I have put down is to just get an idea. And the walls are very ugly, but we won't talk about it. And I only put in these oak trapdoors as little windows for now. And I think it has so much potential to be something super beautiful. And it does the job with covering the whole iron farm, which I am very happy about. I think the biggest challenge that I'm going to have is spawn proofing this as I build, because I can't really put a lot of pathing blocks down unless it is carpet. Otherwise, the golems will spawn on top of it. But I'm going to see what I can do and try my best. I did say that I wanted to make this a storage unit. I just don't know how my conscience will feel because I see this, which has to remain open because the daylight sensor needs daylight to actually work. I 100% could do a second floor, which could be a storage unit. I might end up just doing it anyways and completely ignore what's underneath. But I love how this came out. It's going to look so beautiful once I have it all decorated. I plan to decorate all of this on some YouTube and Twitch streams because it's probably going to take me more than just one day to get that all done. I'm just happy that I have it built finally after completely destroying my first attempt at building the exterior. I think I definitely love how this came out instead. That is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I had so much fun. It took me a long time to build this thing, way longer than I expected. So I really hope that you enjoy. Thank you so much for supporting me, and thank you again to my YouTube members. that are a part of the Bunny Loaf Bakery. If you want to know all the perks and all of the incentives that you get, it not only supports me as the creator, but you can also enjoy some cute little perks like member shoutouts and exclusive behind the scenes of the things that I'm working on. That will be linked in the description. Along with that, I'm also going to be linking my Pinterest board, and I get this question a lot. All of my resource packs, mods, and shader packs are linked in the description as well. I have a website that has all the names and links of the things that I use in my game, so if you're ever curious on how you can make your game look like this, please check the description. Everything is in there. But thank you so much for watching today's video and your continuous support. I hope you enjoyed and have a great time zone. Goodbye!